What it do, homies? It's your boy Dave, and I'm back today. About to check out one of my most requested reactions, How the Boys Met. It's about time I do this. Let's shut up and turn it up.
Another video on the boys channel. This is possibly the most requested thing. It's how the boys met. A long time ago, in eastern rural Australia, in a ball sack, a tiny little mully sperm was formulated. Little did they know that one day that little sperm would grow into this fucking idiot. He doesn't even have his headphones on.
He doesn't even have his headphones on. He can't defend himself. Back off.
He doesn't even know the video started.
Before this video starts, we just want to say a big thank you for 1 million subscribers.
It already started.
To celebrate, we're releasing a sick, limited edition, black on black, The Boys hoodie.
You can go to theboys.store and cop it today. But also, we have a range of other items that you can buy. We have bucket hats. We have pairs of socks. We have shoelaces. We have other hoodies. We have t-shirts. We have heaps of stuff.
And if you spend over $100, you get the Boys shoelaces for free for a limited time.
All you have to do, if you want to celebrate 1 million subscribers with us and cop that black on black limited edition hoodie, is go to theboys.store or click the link in the description right now.
Please buy merch. I need taco money.
Yes, Eddie's poor. Okay, go, enjoy the video. That's it.
Let's start with why we all started our YouTube channels. I started my YouTube channel because I heard that you can get free PAX tickets.
My name is Mully, and I started making YouTube videos because I wanted to be like PewDiePie.
When I was like 10, I really liked playing Super Mario 64, and I started making Super Mario 64 speed runs.
I started making YouTube videos when I was working at Target. I was just so fucking depressed.
If we were going to mention the downside of why we started, I would have said I was working in kitchens for 60 hours.
Hold on. I want to interject here. So I started my YouTube channel when my son was born because I wanted to show him they can make something of himself outside of a 9-to-5 and possibly retire from it. But you know, it's a reaction channel. Who am I kidding here? But I don't know what it's turned into, right? Because here I am reacting to the boys, and it seems like, you know, I'm starting to lean more towards this type of content instead of music because of all the copyright issues I've been running into lately. It's just feeling like it's not worth it, all the trouble and everything. But yeah, that's why I started mine, and I love music. I have a passion for it, but the way YouTube's running, it might not work. So I might have to shift.
With an alcohol addiction.
I was going through college. I met Josh and Molly, those two lovely boys, and you know, they put me in a video. People liked it.
Well, to be fair, Narrator, me and Josh needed content that day, and you just happened to be in a well-lit room.
And that's all I can ask for. Look at me now, in a slightly bigger apartment than the one I had.
What is Narrator's actual voice, right? So I know he has a narrator voice. His narration voice sounds like my normal voice.
So now you know how, you know, what the reason was why me and all the boys created our channels.
However, you don't know how it began in the very beginning. So I'm going to take you back in time with the chronicles where it all began, to how the boys became the boys.
I brought you up here today in front of the moonlight and the
VR.
other balloons to tell you how
the
much
first
I love you.
pride of the boys.
This kid's gonna kill me, dude.
We're going to go back to 2016 when Josh had less subs than me. I get this little notification on Twitter that says, Josh Dub Gaming followed you. And I checked him out and I was like, oh, he doesn't even have enough subs. How am I going to grow from this?
I don't know about you guys, but when I started YouTube, getting 100,000 subscribers wasn't a goal. Like, it wasn't even a stretch goal. It was like becoming like president of the moon or some shit. It was just something I never.
What did he say?
Started YouTube. Getting 100,000 subscribers wasn't a goal. Like, it wasn't even a stretch goal. It was like,
see, same here. Right? When I first started it, you know, I didn't really think that it was going to amount to nothing because there's a million and a billion gazillion reaction channels. And I was sitting there thinking, oh, well, here comes another one and everything. But it turned into something, right? I just hit my 100,000 last September. But yeah, it was a far off memory. I mean, did you guys look at the stats behind that? Like, out of 28 million, users, I think about 9 million of them are people that upload stuff, and just under, I think, 320,000 channels have 100,000 or more. So I never ever would have thought I'd be in this situation, but here we are now, y'all.
like becoming like the president of the moon or some shit. It was something I never thought about because it was never gonna happen. And then me and Mully just jumped into a video together once, and we just bounced back off of each other that much that as soon as the recording was done, we were like,
somebody
yeah,
like
okay, this is a thing now. We have to just keep doing this.
Josh follows me on Twitter. I was working in a kitchen as a qualified chef, 60 hours a week, hating life. And then I flew to Melbourne for my first PAX in 2016. Met Josh Dub, and we just kicked it off. And you were making VR videos, and I was just doing some random like variety bullshit. Didn't know what I was doing with my videos. And then I got a job editing for Quibble Cop, quit my chef job. Fast forward a couple years. Got a job working for Laserbeam and Tanner. And then as soon as I moved to Sydney to take the job, my channel blew up and I quit.
When you got the job with Quibble Cop, you were like happy crying, dude. It was like the first step.
It was 3 a.m. at night. All the boys had just finished a massive PUBG session. And I get... Quibble Cop followed you on Twitter. I started crying. Oh, it was a fucking time. But now I get more views than him, so who gives a...
Shots fired.
Nah, jokes aside, it was a crazy fucking time, dude, honestly. And Josh was working in a milk factory, milking cows.
I was working in a milk factory. I was very happy to work in the milk factory. I was thankful to work there because it was well paying, and I thought I was going to work there for the rest of my life, and I was totally
Narrator with the serious face.
And then the Vive came out, and I was chasing immersive gaming. I'm a massive geek, so I pre-ordered that shit. And then I wanted to show my friends at work, so I uploaded a couple videos to YouTube. And then I started getting a couple views and stuff. And then, I went to PAX and I found out about the media passes. And I was like, holy shit, dude, if I get 50,000 subscribers, I get free fucking passes, dude. It's gonna save me $300 a year. There was one year where I was about to bail. I went to a click panel, and the shit that Loser Fruit was saying motivated me. So thanks, Fruity. Meanwhile, while all this is going on, Juicy's making Minecraft videos. Narrator's running around in VR chat or some shit. And Eddie's fucking stocking shelves in Target.
Yeah, I was working at Target in 2016, and that's when I started my YouTube channel. I wanted to do something on the side that made me happy, and making videos was something that I was passionate about, seeing all these other YouTubers and just seeing, like, gaming in general. Back then, you know, gaming channels were actually promoted. So I made a gaming channel, and it took, like, 2 years to hit 1,000 subscribers, and then...
Hey, that's what's up. Took me around the same time.
And it took, like... 2 years to hit 1,000 subscribers, and then it actually went above 100,000 subscribers. Talking about what Josh said, you know, 100,000 subscribers seemed like something that was really far away and something that was unattainable. And then I got up there, and you know, 800 videos later, the channel died, and so I left Target, and then I went.
I'm gonna tell you something, man. Sometimes I feel that same way about my channel, that is dying, you know, because I don't niche down as much, right? My reactions just be all kinds of crazy. And I know that. It's just that this is like the best that I can do with the time that I have. Like, I already got to move mountains to record these really long reactions. Like, my wife has to take the kids and go somewhere else so I can actually have time to record these. So I feel that, bro. We're trying to save this channel. But you know, luckily I stumbled upon the boys and their content and everything. And a lot of you guys are kind of showing up. And the best thing about it is that you're watching a good chunk of it before you click off, which definitely helps the channel. So I got the boys to thank for that, and I got you guys to thank for it.
To go sell cars, and I was still making YouTube videos.
Unless the boys kind of hit me with like a cease and desist to stop reacting to their videos, which of course I would comply, but.
And I was lucky enough to be able to quit my job selling cars. I was doing YouTube full time for like 7 months.
I would love to do that.
Didn't work out. The moment I quit my job to be a full-time YouTuber, the channel started dying. So here I am, finally being a full-time YouTuber, and then I start running out of money, and I started looking for jobs again, and then I decided, let's take a shot in the dark and start a whole second channel, and I started Eddie VR as a second channel.
Wow.
That saved me, and it started blowing up.
YouTube ruined my life, so I doubled fucking down, is what he's saying.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what's crazy about that whole thing, though, Eddie, is you had a friend called Kevin, who was also my friend.
Yeah, we met through a mutual friend. Molly and I met because of Kevin. Yeah, because of our friend Kevin. But how I met the boys is I'm chilling. I'm making TikTok videos. I'm making VR videos. I'm just doing my Mexican screaming and all that shit. And then one day out of nowhere, I get a comment on one of my videos. Actually, 2 comments. One from Josh and one from Molly. Molly goes, what did you say?
I like this funny taco man.
Yeah, exactly. And then I get on a separate video, Josh Dub going, you're a funny f***.
Also, I think we should mention that while this is going on for you, me and Josh are also having our conversation.
What should we do about this Eddie? Basically.
Me and Molly had that conversation too.
I blew up super quick, right? Josh was like, I've never seen anyone go from 0 to a mil so quick or whatever the f it used to be. And then you come along, Eddie. Usain Bolton it. I get this message one day. Josh is like, links me this channel. It's you. He goes, look at this fucking... He's coming for us. And so we check you out and you happen to just be the Source Eddie, Kevin's friend. I'm like, I fucking know this guy. And then I said to Josh, how good would it be if all 3 of the biggest VR channels got together for a video, and then we just launched our attack on your comment section to get you in?
And that's the biggest VR channels at the time.
Next thing, we're being racist in your comments, and now you're playing with us.
I was invited to a Discord call or a Discord group with you guys, and all of a sudden, you guys started talking about making the boys, and I didn't even get a chance to say no. But that's enough of me. How did Narrator meet the boys?
Oh, yeah,
as soon as I turned 18 and graduated from high school, I had no idea what I wanted.
Bro, this video is 2 years old, right? God, Narrator sounds so different. It's like his voice got deeper, right?
To do, but I told my mom and my dad that once I was 18, I was no longer their problem. They've raised me already 18 years. I'm an adult now. When it comes to like college or like education, doing something that I want to do, I'm gonna pay for it. And I knew that the best way to do that was military. So I did that for 4 years.
I like
met
that.
Some incredible people, had a blast.
See,
and then
so Narrator was a disciplined man before he joined the military. I don't know about you guys, but 18 years old and you already you are telling your parents to cut you off. Be like, hey, I don't want no more help. Give me a trash bag. I'm about to go out there and start sleeping, begging for some money till I get a job, or military in Narrator's case. But I don't know a lot of people that like that. I definitely was like that. I could not wait to be on my own once I get 18. I was like, see y'all later. Once they dropped me off, I went to college, went to K-State, EMOF, any of my Wildcat fans out there, graduated in 2013. Once they dropped me off in my dorms, I could not wait for them to leave. But my freshman year, that was rough.
Right after that, when you know what, I love videos. I love watching cool, awesome YouTube vids and stuff like that. So I went and tried to go for my bachelor's in digital filmmaking and video production. But in my spare time, I love doing voices. I love voice acting. So what I did is I would go on VR chat a lot and,
practice different voices
and, different accents if you want me to. And just learn how to switch and like just be all these different characters. And, this like kind of like the same characters that inspired me to be who I am today when I watched cartoons.
Nice.
And I thought it was one of my favorite voices was my narrator voice because it throws people off.
See what Narrator has that I don't is range, right? My voice 100% always sounds like I'm narrating something, right? So I need to kind of get out of that and maybe develop like a trap voice like Narrator has.
So I chose to be a little Pichu
maybe not.
And I would just go around VR chat and just narrate people, cut behind people, and they'd be like, "Oh, look at the little Pikachu," and I'll be like,
"Hello there, and this is now I'm going to be following you until the end of time."
And then one day, these 2 Australians walked into my show and tell.
The funniest thing is, Narrator, the first words I ever spoke to you was, "Josh, don't touch it. It might have diseases."
Yeah, and me being the kind of person I am, and by no means shy, I just went
You're
for it.
You're an entertainer, dude. When we walked in, you were entertaining a whole group of people, man.
Yeah,
you had
literally
a crowd around you.
And you used to play your own music when you did it. Josh was a banana. I was an anime girl.
Yep.
Remember that skit you did when you were talking about ice water?
Did I know that?
Struggalos.
I got up, wanted to make myself some cereal. Realized I had no cereal and milk, so I did the only thing I could do. I made myself a bowl of Struggalos.
Wait, was that it?
I got that from Kevin Hart.
What, are you saying that everything that we built the boys upon, you've tarnished the sanctity of the... We should have gotten Kevin Hart, Molly. Get Kevin Hart and the boys right now, you fucking imposter.
When you guys
I
were
think he
blowing
watches
up,
this channel.
I went into Pavlov one day to make a video for my other channel. Before I started recording, I got into this team deathmatch lobby, and I see your narrator standing right next to me. I freaked out because it was the famous narrator standing right fucking next to me. I asked him if he could narrate me. And there I was running down a corridor. I threw a grenade at myself, and it was so beautiful just listening to the whole narration as it happened. Like throwing a fucking grenade at yourself in a game is one thing, but having Narrator narrate that experience for you takes it one step further.
Back in the day, it was just me and Josh.
So cool.
We were playing public servers to get like fresh and interesting interactions, and then we'd always run into so many issues with quits.
Man, sometimes hearing these stories, man, it just makes me kind of sad. I always have all these ideas and stuff on things that I could take this channel or create another channel to do, but I'm telling you guys, man, if you don't have kids, it's crazy how much time you have, right? I know you guys are probably busy. You know, generally those who don't have kids fill that time with something else. But I'm gonna tell you this right now. I wasn't filling that time with anything. And after I had my first kid, I was like, yo, what was I doing with my time? I had my second kid. Now I really want to know what I was doing with my time because, oh my goodness. But I love hearing these type of stories, right? It just seems like, you know, none of them thought something like this would happen. I think the only people that was close to doing was a VR game was Mully. What do you say? Mully and Josh were doing VR gaming, and then it kind of just this is really cool
and stuff like that.
Josh used to have to live stream our Pavlov sessions to fill the lobby so we could get content, dude.
Yeah, and then we were like, you know what would be great if we had a team of people that were all focused on the same shit. Kind of started just scouting people. Any person we thought was real funny, you know, get them in.
Rekid, he's always going to be a part of the history, right? The way we met Rekid was he was a fan of Josh.
I got
when you play Climby, this game called Climby, people would just randomly join you. So he joined us once. We did a video with him. It was pretty funny. It was the first video I ever put on my...
Oh, we kicked him because he was fucking annoying. We kicked him and then he kept coming back.
Yeah. Like I said before, me and Josh, before we started actually figuring out what we were doing with ourselves, we used to like make videos just yelling at kids in VR, right? And so Rekid was one of those kids that we just started screaming at for literally no reason. Dude, I was like, okay, this kid is, you know, roasting me harder than I'm roasting him. Josh booed him. And there's literally a clip where Josh kicks him from the server. Hey, he's like mid-scream. Josh is like, bye-bye. Bye-bye.
I'll kick ya.
Kicks him from the game. And so then when we used to record Pavlov, Josh used to live stream to fill the lobbies because my channel was like had 2,000 subs at this point. He's already had like 300k. So he used to live stream on YouTube to fill the lobbies, and Rekid joined us for about 6 sessions in a row. And then we're like, okay, this can't get rid of him. And then we just invited him to like see if he wanted to join us. And then literally we meet you, Narrator, did the same thing. That's how we met Rekid, was he just wouldn't fucking leave us alone.
And then we started uploading to TikTok, and that's when she really started going fucking crazy.
Also, I think it's worth a mention that Josh had a pretty established audience on TikTok. He had 50,000 followers before I started uploading on TikTok, and he was like, hey, you really got to start uploading on TikTok. And then I started uploading on TikTok. Guess what? Within a week, I overtook him. Me and Josh used to compete, dude. We were the first ones to do it. Josh is like, don't can tell anyone. Don't tell anyone that we're doing this.
Well, when our subs started going from like 400 a day to like 15,000 a day, you'd go in there and no one was doing gaming on TikTok. I actually thought it was against the rules at first. And at first it was like, holy shit, dude, this is going to get saturated as soon as people work it out. Don't fucking tell anyone about this. Let's do it as hard as we can. And we did it fucking hard and it worked well. And now they've So
and then like a week after uploading, I had a video get 1 million views. That first clip of Rekid where he's like the thing goes. Remember that clip?
Show it.
Yeah.
I remember when that clip got like.
Hey, that was funny.
1 million views. I messaged Molly because I saw it on Facebook. When Molly started his VR channel, I thought it was just the lamest shit ever, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you, Molly. I thought it was pretty cringe because no one was really doing it that much. I'm like, I wouldn't watch that. And then I watched a couple, and I'm like, maybe this is.
Bro, he actually looks normal here. Look, he got the you know, got the beard and everything. Got the little bangs here, right? He ain't doing his juicy usual thing. Has he? Has he fallen? Or evolved, I guess. Depends on how you want to look at it.
Too bad. I haven't decided yet.
Juicy?
Josh?
Why did you start your fucking channel, dude?
Oh! Basically, I'm like 10 years old, dude. And I just could not... all I would play was Super Mario 64. And I got my first shitty-ass computer. And I learned what, like, emulators were. So I download fraps, and I start recording these epic like Mario 64 like speed runs. I made like just a bunch of epic speed run shit for a while, and then I saw Uberhex or Nova. I watched his Try Mountain Minecraft survival, and then I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna be a Minecraft YouTuber. And right back in like 2008 to 2012, dude, YouTube was like it was like the Wildlands. We had like Fred and shit, so it's like anything goes, dude. I'll send a clip of my first Minecraft Let's Play video, dude.
Dude, please.
It was literally just like,
hi, my name's Gage, and today we're gonna be playing Minecraft.
What's up, guys? Welcome to my new Minecraft.
So, funny thing, here's the thing, guys. I actually, when I first started off YouTube, I actually was going to do gaming. Okay. I have a couple, for those of you who didn't skip this, I have a couple of videos on this channel that I got some video gameplay of me either doing narration or something. Should I show it? I might show it at the end of the video if you guys want to take a look at it. I do have it on this channel.
Survival series. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about this.
You've got like this deep, like hollow hatred that is like embodied within you, dude, that can only come from uploading hundreds of Minecraft videos and being a full-time reaction stream editor.
It's just a life of pain. I made source filmmaker videos at the same time, and I remember when I was in middle school, one of my videos got like 300k views. That like kept me going, dude. I'm like fucking like in middle school, I'm like, I'm gonna lose it, dude, my life's over. I keep making these videos. Eventually I was monetized. I go through this partnering program and I meet this big ginger idiot named Toasted Shoes, who's through the same program. Don't look him up, dude. Don't look him up. I love Joe. I love
definitely
Joe.
gonna look him up now.
He's like a virus, dude. Every knows him.
I don't know him.
You don't want to know him, Narrator.
He's human herpes, basically.
Oh, cool. Okay.
And you don't get it from having sex. He just pops up one day, you can't get rid of it.
Wondrous descriptions.
I would rather have herpes, to be honest.
I'm sorry, Joe.
I love you, Joe. Yeah. So I meet Joe, and we're just making videos. We have this other guy named Maskman we're making videos with. Fast forward a little bit. I stopped doing YouTube because I dropped out of high school and had to have money, so I just started working, and I stopped YouTube for like a year after doing it for literally like 9 years straight. And then Joe messages me because he'd been working for Quebblecop, and I've been telling him, I'm like, yo, get me one of those editor jobs, dude. Joe messages me and introduces me to Laserbeam. This was like pre-Fortnite Laserbeam.
Joe also got me my job with Quebblecop, by the way.
Shouts out to Joe. Lannon's like, oh yeah, my sister's starting a channel. My sister Tana's starting a channel. Yeah, you can edit for her. I'm like, oh, does she do like gaming videos? Because that's all I'm good at. Oh, nah, she's gonna make reaction videos.
Is he Irish?
When you sign a contract to be a full-time editor for reaction videos, is the contract a requirement that's signed in blood?
Yeah, it's signed in blood. And when I learned I was gonna edit reaction, dude, my nuts shriveled up into my body. It's literally a blood pack. Yeah, so Molly was my boss. Now he just comes crawling to me on all fours like, oh, Juicy, please, I need a TikTok. Fuck.
He tells you that we're equal partners.
Molly's like,
then
nah.
Every recording, he literally tells you to get down on your knees and scream.
Yeah. Is it really? Yeah. I met Molly playing Fortnite hide and seek, and then we're in a call one day because he was my boss, and eventually we just started actually being kind of friends. One day I'm like, hey, my Google Home, I set it up to do this cool thing, and I'm like, hey Google, okay boomer, and the Google just, okay boomer.
No, here it is. Look, here's the clip. Listen to it.
He's got it.
2.4 million views. Ready?
Boys, I got that Google Home. Check this out. Ready? Hey Google, start a boomer chain.
Okay, boomer. Okay.
Yeah, baby.
Okay. Okay, boomer. Okay, boomer.
All right, shut up.
Okay, boomer.
Stop that okay boomer dude. What are you doing?
Okay, boomer. Okay, boomer. Okay, boomer.
He threw it across the fucking room.
That was the beginning of the end.
That's the clip that started it all for Juicy.
All you have to do to join is do something that's like mildly maybe will make Molly chuckle.
Do anything TikTok worthy for Molly's TikTok, and you're part of the boys.
So I was really, really nervous to meet Josh, right? And then I get into Contractors, I think we were playing. I was super, super nervous to meet you. And then I got into the game, but the game has like appropriate heights for your characters. I was super nervous, and the moment I load into the game, I'm just looking down at Josh, and all the nerves went away, dude.
So you're Juicy, huh? Molly said you're really funny. Let's see if you got what it takes. We run a tight ship around here, Juicy. I'm not sure if you got what it takes to join the boys.
I'm 6'3", so
this is my perspective of Juicy the first time I met him. If you look closely on one of the packs when we all met in person for the first time, if you look close.
Wow, look at him. Look at him. They all look young. Wait, where's Eddie?
Mostly on one of the photos when we're all standing next to each other, my feet are actually off the ground.
Narrator just like holding him up.
Yeah, I had my arm underneath your arm, and me and I can't, who was on the other side of you, but we just like lifted you up a little bit so you matched our height.
So now you probably hopefully know how we all came together, but now we're going to talk about how we met in real life. Me and Josh spent about 20 grand to fly to meet these fucking assholes. And little baby Juicy didn't have any money.
Nope.
So I paid for him to come. Remember that?
Yep.
We get off the plane. Josh is like, I want to go get fucking drunk. We get off the plane, go to this Mexican tequila bar.
Giant margaritas, and we start messaging Eddie.
And then we're drunk. We're like, hey, let's meet Eddie. Eddie comes along.
We'd literally only made contact with you like a month
20,000.
And it's like we just was like we met and we just hit it off, dude. You invited.
I mean, I know the plane tickets, going from Australia over to the US. I know those probably cost a pretty penny. 20,000. That must be all inclusive. Like where they were staying, the driving. I mean, they probably they recorded it, right? So they probably need to stay someplace that didn't look all super janky. So, 20,000, that's crazy. That's noodles.
Got us to your house and we met Narrator.
The next day, yeah.
We spent like the next 3 days together and we were all like, yes, dude, we all work on like the gaming level, but we all also get along really well. Like that was the fucking time of my life. I don't know about you guys, but I was like, I can't wait till next time, man.
First day of America trip. It was the best time of my life as well, Eddie. First day of America trip. We get drunk in a Mexican bar. We go on the boat ride. And then the next day, after the boat ride, we go to IHOP and we meet Narrator for the first time.
Yeah, I mean, I met up with
20,000 came from the money they spent while they were there.
With Eddie,
I see.
When we got to IHOP.
That was the first time I met you in person, dude.
Yeah, that was the first time.
I feel like if I was to meet any of these people for the first time, it would probably be Narrator, right? Because I see him hanging out with Internet Aaron and Mikey all the time. So he seems to like to travel and everything. But that'd be pretty cool meeting the Narrator. We just have like a narration off. You know what I mean? Just talking about Sharpie markers and drawing on Burger King's patties happy faces so you can get a permanent burst of flavor, right? Because permanent markers, permanent burst of flavor, because it's permanent.
I could not believe my eyes. You tried a latte for the first time, an IHOP latte with whipped cream on top.
Yeah.
And you thought it was the weirdest shit you had ever seen in your life.
We aren't having this conversation again because someone's going to mention fairy bread.
We leave IHOP to get into our cars and Narrator goes, Molly, I got a present for you. And I'll never forget this. He made Molly turn around. Narrator goes into his trunk and pulls out a dildo. And he tells Molly, okay, Molly, turn around, and slaps him across the face with the dildo for his birthday.
It was a thick dildo, dude.
Yeah.
Thick dildo.
Yeah, because I told Molly, I was like, listen, I'm just letting you know. Because it was like a conversation, like we were all cooked after we were recording, and I told Molly, and he goes like, man, I can't wait to see you guys. I'm like, yeah, and we were messing around, and I go, I'm gonna slap you with a dildo. And he's like, no, you won't. And I'm like, no.
I am.
And he goes, and he's like, whatever. And then like right after IHOP, all morning just been like, it's the one that's got like the suction cup on the bottom. It was just in my trunk. Welcome to America.
So it's Molly's birthday, so to speak, because it's a couple days after. I took them to the gun range to get their American experience, bro. And we're at the gun range, and we're trying out all these guns, and all of us suck, dude.
The only experience was with Pavlov, dude. Do you know how fucking nerve-wracking it is to be around Mully? How many shoots you in the dead and he's actually holding a deagle in real life? I'm just waiting for those fucking YouTube reflexes to kick in and him to aim it at my face, say some dumb fucking joke and blow my head off.
And Mully decides it's a great idea to shoot a fully automatic P90.
May I add that we all agreed to shoot the guns that we used in Pavlov to see if how they performed in real life. And Josh goes, hey, I want to shoot a 60-round P90. It's a fully automatic P90. I'm like, I'll do that too.
I've actually never shot a gun. I always wanted my first gun to shoot would be a shotgun, right? And it'd probably be better to shoot a smaller gun so you can kind of get used to somewhat of what gun feedback would be, because I know the shotgun kickback is a little bit, rough, especially if you've never shot a gun before. But I'm gonna stand by it. I want my first gun to shoot would be a shotgun. The only thing I've shot so far was like BB guns, but never an actual gun. I've seen guns shot. I've had guns shot next to me. I've had guns shot at me, but I've never shot a gun before.
The range instructor comes up to Mully and he shows him how to position the P90 for him to shoot straight at the target, right? And the instructor says, okay, it's your turn. Mully pulls the trigger and 3 shots come out and his gun starts aiming up. And the instructor has to like hold him because he's like, he jerks back. The instructor holds him and Mully goes, oh, am I doing it right? And then he pulls the trigger all the way while he's not looking. And the gun goes straight up, dude.
He gave the gun range a sunroof, dude. He said, I'm gonna take the top off.
The concrete's coming off the roof. And at this point, the instructor just looks at him and goes, yeah, we're not going to talk about what just happened.
Dude, because there's a literal sign right next to my head that says, if you damage the building, it's a $400 fine.
Wait, it's a $400 fine per hole. You emptied an entire P90 clip. What about 60 rounds straight into the fucking roof, dude?
I'm glad I wasn't there for that, dude. I would have had to just walk out.
I was like, we need to get the fuck out of here, dude, before the other guy finds out. We chuck all our assault rifles. See you later, mate. We walk out the back. We left. We got the fuck out of there, dude.
That's insane.
Yeah, and then we go to PAX, we fly home, coronavirus happens, and now we can't see each other anymore.
Yep, we started the boys channel.
Oh man, I don't know how soon they flew back, but I'm glad they flew back when they did, right? Because I know some people kind of got trapped in like different states or different parts that they were at. I know some people got trapped in different countries, right? Which could have easily been Mully. So that's crazy.
And legit, as soon as the virus allows us to, we're all going to hang out and have a trip together and start making real content, not this garbage.
The virus feels like a fever dream.
If you're still at this point in the video, you probably sat through 20 minutes of bullshit.
And I loved every second of it.
Wasn't nothing crazy or nothing like that. We just wanted to tell a little story because we get asked about it.
Like with every origin story, we probably forgot some other shit that we should have said because everything happens so fast. If you've watched this video to the end, thank you for watching and sitting through 8 mid-rolls. I can afford to buy groceries this week.
Thanks for watching.
Even though I know you've seen it already.
There is no future videos. This is the end, dude.
This is the last one.
Yeah. Dude. Drop your dad's phone numbers in the comments so I can text all your dads.
Somebody do it.
Dads.
All right, this is over.
That's it.
This video is over, bro.
This video's over. We're done.
All right, done.
Yeah, that was some very wholesome stories, man. I never expected that. It sounds like each of them were doing something completely different before they merged together. It's almost like it was meant to be. So, all right, y'all. That's the end of this video. If you enjoyed the content, leave a like and subscribe. Dave's out.